BrokerIPTV.com, video from the 2008 Real Estate Connect in San Francisco.
And we are at the Palace in San Francisco at Brad Inman's Real Estate Connect 2008, and we're with Joel Burslem. And Joel, just saw that you were at the concluding event here, and anything you want to give for a quick wrap-up for this year's event?
Well, I think, as with every conference that we seem to put on, I'm consistently impressed by the level of innovation that I see out there in the technology space, certainly, where there always seems to be new companies, new ideas, fresh ideas that are coming into the industry. I think that's really exciting. I would say that this conference was more tempered, though. I think there's still a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of excitement, but there's a lot of people that are taking a lot of longer, harder look at the market, the ROI, and a lot of these technologies. So I think that's kind of the message that I took away, and I think that's where we're going to see it play out, certainly over the next 6 to 10 months, 12 months, that people are going to start evaluating a lot of these tools, and by people I mean realtors and brokers. I think there's still enthusiasm for the technology, but that enthusiasm is tempered by a need to see real results.
Yeah, reality check. Maybe
check.
Some of the VC companies might relook at some of the projects they've been funding.
Yep. Since
looks like the party days might be over.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I mean, the big cloud that's hanging over this whole hotel right now is the economy and the market. We had some great sessions on when's the market going to turn, and the bull versus bears panel was really interesting. And I think nobody really knows the answer right now. But there's certainly a lot of fundamentals that are scary. There's also some bright spots out there. I think the one thing that I'm not sure if I heard mentioned very much in the general sessions was that there's sort of the 800-pound gorilla in the room that's looming right now, and that's the election. And I think that's happening. Obviously, it's happening in November.
Good point.
I think there's a lot of wait and see. A lot of people are perhaps curious to see what the outcome is, one way or the other. And I think that will largely dictate what direction we go in for the next 4 years. So I think we're sort of in a holding pattern right now until the election is resolved. So I would suspect that if we start to see any sort of turnaround or any real movement in the market, that we won't see that until probably November, January, once that big issue is resolved.
Joel, we really appreciate you sharing your thoughts and opinions, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you very much.